Because according to them, una feel kill una self, it's none of their business. You can be living in poverty and the rest of that is none of their business. As long as their extraction of mineral resources from Africa is never tampered with, they are fine. So somehow, the complaints of Nigerians in the hand of Bazoum, a very corrupt kleptomaniac, the election rigger as well, in Niger Republic, did not appeal to America to save and protect the Nigerians. They supported Bazoum until the Nigerian revolution, because they don't like calling it coup now. They call it revolution, took place and removed Bazoum. Then America started showing their colors. They started threatening Niger Republic directly and indirectly, to the point that Tifnumbu, let me see if I still have that copy of that Tifnumbu's drafted memo to mobilize the Nigerian soldiers to Niger Republic, go and overthrow the junta in Niger. Okay, give me a second. I hope I still have it, because I usually keep all these things until my phone can't take all of them anymore. Yeah, I think I still do. I'll show you now on your screen. Oh, I need something bigger than this. Okay. Now, let me go on and enlarge it so that I can show you clearly. Tifnumbu, right? Immediately that the Americans contacted Tifnumbu because they couldn't do it themselves. They wanted Tifnumbu to help them remove the juntas. So Tifnumbu immediately mobilized soldiers to Sokoto. And the soldiers that were mobilized to Sokoto were given the order that they would need to go and remove the junta from power, so that and then reinstate Bazoum, the American puppet, in Niger Republic as president. So the Nigerians, they got wind of that, okay, and they said, if Nigeria tried it, right, the war will be fought in Nigeria and Niger, even though Tifnumbu's Olori Buruku supporters, right, they felt like Niger Republic is just a small country. Do you know that Niger is bigger than Nigeria, by the way, in landmass and all that? Even though their population is just about 21 or 22 million people, right? Give me a second. I'm trying to kind of like bring the expanded copy of that memo on your screen. So give me a sec. See, I can multitask sometimes. Imagine if I have my own, if I have all of my crew here doing all the job for me. So all I have just said is that, oh yeah, help me put something up, and they will put everything up for me. But don't worry, I am the engineer, I am the presenter, I am the editor, I am also the, I don't know. So this was the memo that Tifnumbu drafted. This was last year, the memo that Tifnumbu drafted to send soldiers, Nigerian soldiers, into Niger Republic. They were to go in and out, release Bazoum from prison, and reinstate him as this, and then they would, attack Niamey, the Niger Republic capital, and take out the revolutionists then. But David Udeyi got his hand on that memo and released it to the media. And the moment it became public, that plan got thwarted. So American government, led by, the Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken, what's his name again? Blinken or something, right? He went after Davido. Now, you see this Donald Trump of a guy is Vice, which is J.D. Vance. That's his name, right? Vance said something recently on this matter that is worthy of a mention, okay? So to those who might think he can't do anything, American policy is the same, I don't think we are being kind of honest. Every time we say that thing and say American policy is always the same, no matter the party and all of that. But on record, Donald Trump happened to be a president. He's been president before, remember, that is not interested in all this kind of foreign policy of overthrowing government, influencing, installing puppets and all that all over the world that is known with America. And this is one of the reasons why the establishment in America hates him. So his vice mentioned this, that the moment they come into power next year, the American base in Africa that they've been asking us to remove, we are removing them, including that one in Niger. Because you know what? He said, if you look at the Chinese and the Russians, the Chinese in Africa, they are not trying to push moral, the moral authority or something like gay marriage, transgender this, GMO that, and all that kind of a thing. That Chinese are not interested in tampering with African values. They just want to build roads, build bridges, build schools, build hospitals, build industries for them in exchange for their resources that they will take from Africa, which is true. That why can't America be like that? America should be building stuff for Africans, not forcing morality on them. This moral, that human rights, moral, that thing. The Chinese are not interested in that. So for the record,
we have built a foreign policy of hectoring and moralizing and lecturing countries that don't want anything to do with it. The Chinese have a foreign policy of building roads and bridges and feeding poor people, and I think that we should pursue a foreign policy, a diplomacy of respect, and a foreign policy that is not rooted in moralizing. It's rooted in the national interest of this country. Because Ambassador Sullivan is at the lead of moralizing instead of pursuing America's national interest, I object.
You get that now? So he's a senator too. Now, just for the record, I would kind of believe him that Americans should leave all this moralizing thing. Okay, the Africans have their values. As Africans, we have our values. We have our way of lives. We can't have the American way of life. We can't have the European way of life as they are trying to kind of force them on our people. And anybody who disagrees with that, the regime that disagrees, you begin to plot on how to destroy them, destroy the country, remove them, and all that stuff. So that's something to look. That seems like something on the horizon, where if America pursue that, it's going to be a far cry from what the likes of Obama and co have been pushing in Africa in the last 12 years. It will be a fact, it's still the interest of America. I said that before on this platform. I said, why can't the Europeans, why can't the Americans, why can't they just treat Africa with respect? You want the resources? Yes, fine. Pay for them. Pay the right prices for them, so that Africans can benefit from their resources. They can grow from their own God-given resources. And America or Europeans, you can still earn whatever you want to get from that. Our people can actually be lifted out of poverty if we are treated with respect, not trying to force their moral, whatever, or this thing, human right, this, human right, that. That is actually pretty much like nothing like human right anything. Because most of them, they are more in bed with dictators, tyrants all over Africa. As long as they agree with whatever America wants, they can treat their people like however they want. That should be something far away from that. So that may be something to look forward to. Yeah, that's a very good thing to look forward to. Maybe now they can change from that, because as we speak, some of them have started resigning. Some of those who have relocated to Africa, who have been in Africa for like 5 years, 10 years and all that, most of them are now relocated. They are resigning. That no, they can't, because they don't want to wait to be sacked. I said something about that 2 days ago, and it seems it's going to happen. Yeah. So finally, I still have a few things to share with us though, but my time is almost up. Isaac Fayoshe's brother, the Faulishe's brother, have something to say to the Soloma Kende Ibadan. All right? Here.
My people, you go someone's house, they can't use nice plates, take serve you food. They served you nice, delicious meal. When you finish eating the food, you can't carry that plate, you can't shit. Oh yeah, besa. You shit inside the plate. You can't notice, say, after a while, you can't notice, say, another food they cook for inside kitchen. You can't go wash the plate. Once submit and make them serve you. You go serve them, make you think well. Governor Seyi Makinde walked against his party. He is part of G5 or was or is part of G5 that worked against PDP. That same Governor Seyi Makinde is now campaigning to be president. President of where? Nigeria. That is good. But under which party? That same PDP, the plate where in shit. He won't use the place chop again. Now, wow. Many are not learning from President Tinubu. Even when Buhari was doing bad first time, President Tinubu didn't go against him, his party. He stood by them. I'd rather stay with Tinubu. My people, you go somewhere.
Isaac. And finally, again, this side, finally, is the statement of this re-elected member of United States House of Representatives. I think you call them congressman. Is that what you call them? Congressman, senator. So Congressman Okoye.
Speaker, I wanted to answer a question I get every day whenever I show up here. Gabe, where are you from? I am from Nigeria, and Nigeria has 3 big tribes, one of which is the Igbo. I am an Igbo man from Nigeria, and I am from a little town called Enugu Agidi in Nigeria. Today I have some Igbo leaders up in the gallery. They're here to just see how we work and to hear me talk about Igbo, because I'm coming back in afternoon order to tell you something about the Igbo. Proud people, not arrogant, industrious, and fiercely independent. I yield, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Speaker, that's a rookie mistake. Speaker.
The Igbo people from Enugu, they are proud, not arrogant, industrious. That's quite a description. In America, you have the Yorubas, the Igbos, who are members of the Congress, who have won their re-elections as well, because they are Americans, so to say. Nobody told them to go back to Anambra or go back to Shobo the moment they became American. I'll leave you with that. So, remember, we shall take calls in a minute or two. But let's give a shout out to the sponsor of our call section, the next session we are getting into now. And that is Ya Rasulallah Digital. If you have checked them out, great. You probably will share your experience with me someday. So this is a platform that could give you a chance to try out an alternative source of income away from what you are already accustomed to, your 9 to 5 or the whatever you do right now. If you want to try something new, something different, and this could be your source to a 6-figure. They put it that way. They say 6-figure, which means you can get a financial freedom in this regard. Again, remember, it is not an MMM. MMM is like go and bring your money. How many people you bring and you get paid, but nobody is paying you. What this means is that, do you want to have your own personal business? Do you want to get trained for it? Do you think the way you are, you can actually create time to learn something new, something that is more digital? These days, everything is online, where you can have your own personal website that actually represents your business, so to say, all of that. Check this out. If you bring out your phone and you scan this barcode, you are going to be led there to the website of this business, okay? And yeah, you also will need to sign up. Signing up means you should have like $149. Now, if you become a member, I mean, if you become a signee and sign up, right? And maybe after some time you feel like, oh, this is not what you think it is, or maybe it is not for you, you can always cancel it and get your money back. That is the cherry on the cake. So if you think it's not for you, you can opt out. Remember that. And if you do go ahead to further probably like invest in it the moment you become a member, or you think you want to really do this, right? Then don't forget me in your kingdom. Remember me in your kingdom. I will be back in a minute. If you also have to go, remember, like you really have to go. No qualm. Just make sure you like the broadcast, okay? Like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel as well. To everyone else who was still going to stay back, right? Pick up your phone. When I come back, I may be talking to you next. I'll be back. You did speak a tongue. Thank you very much. And thanks for that correction. Enugu Agidi is in Anambra State. It is not Enugu State. You know, I don't know everything I myself, and I don't pretend to. Anyway, thank you so much. Here is my first caller this evening. Nice one. Hello, sir.
Hello, Baba Mayogu himself.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm good. It's Winston again. I don't know whether to call you Guru or I don't even know. Or Metusula.
Just call me Mayogu. I've told you many people they give me title. If I sit and call you now, my number one hype man, it will give me like about 10 names. But I prefer just Mayogu.
Yes, nah, you are my brother. I'm good, my brother. You are doing it. You are hitting it on the right spot. The only place I want to come in is this. I want to tell most of our people in Africa, congratulations. If you people, your criminal leaders behave well, because Europe are going to pay the price of what they have done, which you just touched it small. With waiting to move in one carry Nigeria enter. But anyway, now then go pay the price because they have already stepped their foot on that nonsense they want to do. Going after Niger. You know, now as the war today now, all the whole war where they fight now, the war don't stop. Because Trump before Trump enter, before Trump enter, he talk everything. Now him be the only American president who don't campaign, do all that he have said in the campaign. You know, the last election he did all. He never went to any war.
No.
Rather, he made a peace. He made a peace. He only killed only one man from Iran that transferred from Iran to Iraq when he was leaving Soleimani. So that is the only person. But he made peace. Now look at where France want to carry Nigeria now enter, and France is going to be in the news of Russia from today. I'm saying this. They know, all of them. They know there will be a hardship in Europe because they fought a war and lost. There will be a hardship. It's not hidden one. It's not hidden one at all. The only people that will survive it, if you do not step on the Russia too, because you are on the mercy of Russia now. You are on the mercy. America is not going to save anybody. America will save themselves. Now business they will do with Russia, India, with these BRICS. Now business they won't do with. Now, una where go this war, una where support, una where they do all these bad things for. Now if you follow, the only thing we have to beg Russia to have mercy upon us. So now our leader, no be the masses. Masses no follow go. Masses no support anything. You know, you said it now. You use style and said what happened. You use style and touch it. Anybody who has brain, just sit down on your place. Say, okay, after this war and Trump enter, go and look at Trump campaign. You see what he said. If you go that Ukraine should learn how to sit down with Russia and talk and make their demand. Is it not a commanding that they should learn how to? And now he has won. That means you must do what he said, because you are not going to be funded anymore. America is not going to fund anything. Rather than they will go out from where they have, like in Africa, they have almost 80 military barracks or whatever.
He said he will pull some of them out back. He will put them back because there's no point in actually keeping them anymore.
Because he said it. He said that he's not going to fund anything. He told Europe he is not going to fund anything. If you want your security, you have to pay.
You pay for it.
That's where Nigeria came in. I pity all these people doing all this rubbish, this shenanigans what they do for Nigeria. Now they will start paying their price. This is the time they will pay their price. Because I don't think that this man Putin will spare any of them. I don't think that. Because I don't think
you have to kind of like renegotiate. They can no longer grandstand the way they used to do anymore. I have just seen that Europe now, they are negotiating with America. You know, say Trump don't talk, say they will start their drilling now. Drill, baby. Drill, baby, drill. All this drilling for their oil, right? In America, that the Democrats stopped, right? Now, Donald Trump will begin the drill. Now, what they are saying is that instead of going to Russia to buy all the gas from Russia, now they'll go just come and buy it from America. And I think Trump will be okay with that one. That's mostly like you pay.
But anyway, you should know that already India and China has already been doing business with Europe, man. The money is focused, man. Do you know why I said that they will pay? See the anography of what they are doing. See, now Russia has a BRICS now, and they are the commanding power in BRICS now, and they are doing business with China and India now, with South Africa and with Brazil now. Now, if Europe wants oil now, they will go, India, they use their money. They don't use any money. He said, give me, this is what I need. Bring it, I will give you this. Now, they open business for India. Now, Europeans will go and pay euro or pounds, whatever they want. They go and pay to India.
Have to pay India will currency. You know, Russia was telling everybody, anybody will won't buy anything from Russia. Now you pay in rubles. No longer dollar anymore. Now rubles. If you don't pay, you go turn off the gas. You just turn them off.
Russia is not going to deal with these people direct. They are dealing with India and China now. Europe is buying from India and China now. Russia will never deal with them anymore. What Russia is going to be doing, because already they use their stupidity and go and destroy the pipeline that lead them to the soccer world. They now destroy it now. They are going face to face now. India is supplying them face to face now. So now they can never, Russia will not agree to do business direct with them anymore. You know that. You know, because that pipeline has already been broken. They can never repair it. And now Russia will never accept to repair it. Now, where did Africa come in?
Geopolitics. Everything is kind of happening so fast now.
Where did Africa come in now? Where did this Nigeria, these stupid leaders, you see, you showed MC Oloma, yeah, somebody you know that he doesn't have anything to offer.
Yeah.
They make him the president. What is he going to offer? Is it arborism? These people come to Europe and see how people live here. These people just choose to suffer their brothers and sisters. They choose to suffer. This money, where did they pack this money? Where did they carry this money go? Now, what thing I want to ask many of them, where will you pack this money go?
Hey,
my brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You have a good evening over there, okay? Thank you very much for opening the floor tonight. That's Wilson, ladies and gentlemen. And I also